up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing this game. I don't really know what it is, but it's on fnaf, so let's see what's gonna happen.
It's a new day. It's your time to shine. It's time to take your career into your own hands. You've saved money your whole life. Great. Now it's time to put all your eggs into one basket and take a huge gamble on your future. A gamble that comes with a 100% chance of success in some cases.
Wow.
What are we talking about? We're talking about becoming a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee. That's right, restaurant ownership and management. Something almost anyone can do with a limited degree of success. Sure, it's a lot of money to invest, but everyone's doing it. And that means it's safe and lucrative. With your initial investment, you'll receive everything you need to get started, including a small room, some tables, and electricity. But don't forget about the money you had left over after buying your franchise package. Use it to decorate, buy a stage, buy attractions and animatronics, and much, much more. Now, let's take a look at a few things that will help you get started as a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee, such as atmosphere. Making sure your establishment has an inviting atmosphere is essential to bringing in new customers. Entertainment. Having a lot of entertainment value in your restaurant will ensure that customers come back. Bonus revenue. Coin-operated games and attractions can generate additional revenue during the day, which means more money in your pocket, ready for reinvestment. Health and safety. There may be times when you purchase something of questionable quality, and we don't blame you. Cutting corners is just good business. But there are steps you can take to ensure you don't get sued for it, and that brings us to liability. Being a thrifty shopper is smart, but be aware that buying things on sale comes with a certain amount of risk. Aside from the daily risk of lawsuits, there's also the risk that something might be hiding inside whatever you just purchased with that steeply discounted price tag. Of course, that would only be a serious danger if there were something outside that's been trying to get in for months now, which we are not confirming to be the case. This concludes the amount of help we are legally obligated to provide. Remember, you are now the face of the newly rebranded Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Wear that smile with pride, and let's make some money. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment.
Okay, that was weird. But that was really weird. Let's get started.
Let's see how much cash you had left over after purchasing your franchise package. Great, that should be more than enough. Now let's get started. On your left are your product catalogs. You can unlock more expensive catalogs by simply purchasing items for your pizzeria. Use the arrows in the bottom right of the item window to browse the products for each catalog. When you're finished shopping, click the button labeled Blueprint Mode to place your items. You can switch back and forth between Catalog Mode and Blueprint Mode as often as you like before opening your doors to the public. When you're ready to open your restaurant for business for the day, click the button labeled Finished in Blueprint Mode. Give it a try and do some shopping.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Oh god, there's so many on reverse. Nope. Too risky. Catalog. That's it. No thanks. Ah, I'm not finished.
Your restaurant is now officially open. Awesome! That doesn't mean your job is finished, however. You have a lot of work to do while patrons eat their pizza in the other room. From your terminal, you have supplies to buy, papers to print, and repairs to make. Once you've taken care of all the items on your to-do list, you can log off for the day and get out of there. Money for supplies and repairs comes out of petty cash, so don't worry about it coming out of your pocket. We've got you covered. The only money you have to worry about is if you choose to upgrade any of the equipment in your office. Now, onto other matters. Something to be aware of is that the ventilation system and your terminal are pretty loud and may prevent you from hearing things in adjoining air vents. That won't be a problem if there's nothing in the vents. However, if you feel that something might be in the vents, you have a few tools at your disposal to protect yourself. You can shut off your terminal and the ventilation system at any time to decrease the amount of attention you are drawing to yourself. Also, shining your light directly into a vent will most likely prevent anything from jumping out. You also have 3 tools available from the terminal itself. There is a motion detector, an audio decoy, and a secondary ventilation unit. Keep in mind, however, that you can only have one of these active at any given time. Now get to it. Simply log off when you've completed your tasks for the day, and you can go get some coffee.
No, nothing to watch out for. Hopefully. What's even done? Not really aware for people. I thought I was supposed to. What is the other vent? What's that? Did you guys see that?
What?
Just saw 2 eyes.
But you get nothing risky.
YouTube video.
I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, this shit don't feel me yet, bro. I didn't see all this. It's good.
Great job. It looks like you're getting the hang of this. Now let's just focus on getting you through your first week. There's a big party here Saturday, and you should view that day as your ultimate test. Make it through Saturday, and you will have proven yourself as the successful entrepreneur that we all know you can be.
Oh my god.
Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet. There is another aspect to your end-of-day routine, and that is inspecting and salvaging any animatronics found in the alley outside the back door. Things are found here quite often, and while we aren't sure why, what we do know is that they can be used for parts, which can mean a much-needed revenue boost before starting your next day. Of course, as with everything else in this line of work, those benefits come with risk. The safest thing to do is to throw it back outside, but then you get no money for the salvage. Choose to keep it, and you run the risk of certain negative consequences, namely death, should the item in question not be as docile as it first appeared. If you do decide to try to salvage it, then you must complete the maintenance checklist. During this testing phase, check on the animatronic frequently. If you feel that it is becoming unstable, use the taser provided to you. You can use it 3 times without damaging the hardware. Every use over 3, however, will decrease the item's salvage value. Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before claiming it as salvage. Or, if you choose to, you can throw it back into the alley where you found it and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now.
Throw it back into the alleyway. Throw
it back in the alleyway.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it
Don't
back.
forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
I'm trying to jump here.
Okay. Zero flowers.
Okay, buy animatronic.
Oh, fuck.
I'll tell you where it is.
Nothing goes down. We got two risks.
What?
Uh-huh.
What's the risk?
No?
Hold on.
The one that was on the corner. I see and some real and oh my god, unavailable. Wow.
No risk.
No risk. We have zero risk so far.
No risk.
But we got entertainment. So healing and all S. Add cash out.
Yeah.
I am a candy cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy, candy, candy. Return to Candy Cadet again, and maybe I will tell you a story.
This is creepy, baby, right? About what? How many? How many? Four. The other side.
What size? What is this? Wow. Well. We got some money. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Cadillac. Oh wait, we got paid now. Now we made a little bit of money, boys.
We said no more risk.
I am a candy cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy, candy, candy. Return to Candy Cadet again, and maybe I will tell you a story.
No risk.
Okay, that was the weirdest game. Oh no, I played this game again.
Game over? Not yet, not yet. Test it, test the old balloon. It's out.
Okay, let's finish.
No.
Okay.
Just go to finish. We're not yet done with the blueprints. There's no cameras.
We don't have any cameras. Why is that Pennywise drawing?
You see? Yeah, that's like a Pennywise is the animatronic. Yes, I'm pouring to animatronics. Wait, what's that over there? Okay, what is it attracted to? What? No, I don't see it.
Oh, you get distracted again. When do you get distracted?
That makes... Where do you don't have cameras yet?
animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before claiming it as salvage. Or, if you choose to, you can throw it back into the alley where you found it and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now.
That will kill you.
We're just throwing everything back.
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
Oh, it's good, the man.
Destroy every animatronic.
Yeah, so you don't die like the other one who just jump scared.
Always.
You really want to be
Does that mean? Okay, no. I was so scared it means something.
How scary it is.
Pirate go.
Very good.
Main stage, risky. Risky worse. Nada. Risky. What? They're all risky? How can I then get jump scared.
What?
Fruit punch for everyone.
What happened?
I won, boys.
What?
I won.
That's not fair. What's inside of that? No, those things are risky. Really? 100 animatronics? The FNAF 1 or FNAF? They become risky. Because they're old.
We have no money for it.
What?
It's expensive.
I'd rather have vents than that. Okay, we can just play pick the duck. Pick the duck. Oh, this one is it. This one is entirely lots of animatronics. This one.
Yeah, I'm done. There you go.
Let's get cameras first.
I like cameras.
Okay.
So guys, I'm gonna do.
Have you guys noticed this camera in the wall?
Yeah, there's a Pennywise right here. Why is this room filled with nightmares?
Hey kids, look at that picture right now. Okay. This way, what is that? Yeah, that is Springtrap. Oh, that's so loud. I mean, there's no something. Wait, is it daytime?
Yeah.
So no monsters can go through there, right?
In daytime.
In there?
Let's do that. And the balloon doesn't have a jump scare. And that would be scary. Imagine guys with a balloon have jump scares. Skip.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of nightmares. A whole lot of nightmares.
Dude, that's a whole lot of nightmares.
Yeah, literally, that's my nightmare. Where is Pennywise then?
Whoever created this game, God, you are good at creating.
Look at Pennywise. Why do you have Pennywise here?
But Preston, why is Pennywise over there?
Wait, what's that over there? There's a picture.
This room is filled with nightmares.
Not nightmares. Oh, there is one. What is it eating? Look, Craig is about to open his mouth on something.
I can't wait any long. I can't wait any longer.
Okay, I will just choose which one should we keep or not.
Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before claiming it as salvage.
Nope.
Or, if you choose to, you can throw it back into the alley where you found it and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now.
No. Throw it. No jump here?
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
Don't know what that means. for that place. Offer. There's a good after. Offer. Where does it go? This is right there.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Crazy.
This one under that is purple. GMtronics. I think all GMtronics in purple is risky.
What's that noise? Oh. I was lagging. Okay. Oh, the balloons are flying. Why is it not right there? Can you buy us just do that? Why is he there?
Oh no.
Oh, no. Look, upgrade it and I forgot to upgrade you.
What is upgrade?
Upgrade!
What is the upgrade though?
Upgrade for everything.
Automatically. Oh,
Oh.
what?
No, I won't buy the pirate gold at all.
Oh, I remember baby was in there.
But it has no risk. Probably because we threw baby out.
Yeah. That's a boy.
Oh, look, nothing is here. So can we buy the doors now? I don't want to.
What else? I recognize that.
Yeah, that's a ball player.
Yeah, oh no, that one is jump scare. No. This one jump scares.
No, it's not.
Oh, free risk.
How many risks can we possibly take?
Oh,
Oh, security puppet. What? Okay, security puppet, we're gonna try to grab.
nah.
Oh my god.
Scary puppet. She's a good girl, right? That's why she doesn't get out of the box. Look how many calls is that? No risk? Go back. Look at the cupcake. Cupcake.
Yes, that we saw his jump scare.
What?
Lefty, we definitely saw his jump scare.
What kind of eyes you saw?
I saw big ones. Big glowing eyes. How about this?
That was so many drugs in that one.
Yeah, there's so many. Security puppet. Look at him.
Right?
I own them. What do you mean animatronics? Jeez. These are animatronics should do.
Those are not animatronics.
Yeah.
Kill 'em.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, I thought they were doors for me. Not for them. Mommy, Daddy, never get scared.
Okay, do the skill job.
And by the way, check out the new Five Nights at Freddy's emo. It's where I posted the first this should we get lefty?
No!
Give me the animatronic that's good enough.
No!
Lefty's his puppet.
No!
His puppet.
No!
As you can see, this lefty.
That is only lefty, dude.
It's only lefty.
Yeah, I don't see puppet.
Sure, you don't see puppet.
Yes.
Well, when we saw his jump scare, I saw puppet in the middle.
Yes, I did.
You get him?
Nope.
Okay. Before we get any animatronics, let's get the security puppet.
Yeah, she sounds like a very nice person, but she's so not famous. I think she's like trying to slap the animatronics because she looks like she's trying to slap him.
So we're done for today's video. We're gonna post more videos like this.
Ready, let's play one more game after.
Oh, wait, before we go, I'm gonna do one last. This is the last, and then I'm gonna make another video soon. lefty. FNFO.
Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins.
Lefty.
It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before claiming it as salvage. Or, if you choose to, you can throw it back into the alley where you found it and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now. You have chosen to proceed with the maintenance checklist. Remember, use your company-issued taser to return the animatronic to a neutral state if you feel that it's becoming unstable or aggressive. You can only use it 3 times before it begins to damage the animatronic and decrease its value. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
One thing is Puppet. Puppet's nice, oh my god, that scared me though. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I gave you all a fright.
Survive the night. Get
I'm
security
sorry.
puppet. Or you might die. No.
That scared me the hell off. My belly was gonna blink out of my stomach. Oh, hold on, my wrist. No, my wrist.
Let's
Get it.
go more. Security puppet.
My wrist little elephant was down.
Okay.
I don't really want to get lefty. After I saw his jump scare, oh my
I'm
belly.
just gonna put 6, right?
Yeah, my belly really hurts. Guys, if you didn't know, my reaction to that jump scare was more than I could think of. Like seriously, why did I even try? I know how
To survive
dangerous.
the night.
I know how dangerous it was.
Why you tried to survive the night?
But I think now I got a big problem.
What
We got puppets. Actually, no.
did you say? You peeped?
No, I actually didn't.
You froze?
No.
You tasted?
I almost got killed, but I was tasering him at the same time. I shouldn't even try. What is the top? You got a top? Yeah, I'm good. These things are cool, but they have this. All of them have risk. Look at all of it, guys. Look at the risk. It's not even going to hide. I really thought the game was not that scary. Until I got jump scared. That's when I thought I'm dead. I was gonna say I'm dead. I thought I lost everything. I think that's it for this video, guys. If you like it more, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And see you in the next one.